Namaste. You are listening to Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. I am your host, Vani. In the last episode, I received a warm welcome in Los Angeles. Now, all the family members have left, and Rashil and I are alone. But our meeting starts with a jolt. You will hear my great anxiety. Rashil shared that her delivery will be via C-section in 3 days. I am reminded of my mother's tragic death and become terrified. Rashil's firm resolve. Rashil consoles me. What I suffered back then was a terrible tragedy. Such things do not scare me anymore. Not a movie, but the art of conversation. When I refuse to watch a movie, Rashil laughs mischievously. This is not a movie. I am going to present my words in such a way that you will feel like you are watching a film. Today, Rashil starts her film, and the subject is Conversations about Vani. You will hear the unseen architect. Rashil reveals that after the hustle and bustle of her wedding subsided, she grew closer to her brother-in-law, Swapnil. A game of chess and a personality revealed. While playing chess, Rashil realizes that Swapnil is not shy. Swapnil says he likes Indian girls of your kind. Swapnil's curiosity. Rashil immediately mentions my name, Vani, and explains my financial hardships as the reason I couldn't attend the wedding. Swapnil is surprised. Can someone be so vulnerable that they cannot even attend their best friend's wedding? And then, Swapnil's next question focuses directly on my future. Tell me, is she, Vani, married? Is this film playing out between Rashil and Swapnil the next stage of Alka Ma'am's visionary plan? Have I already been chosen for Swapnil? Swapnil's inclination, Rashil's plan, and the sprouting of a new relationship on Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. You will hear Episode 33, C-section anxiety and Swapnil's film, a plan made for me. With great affection, Rashil held my hand and led me into her bedroom. Vani, my delivery will be by C-section, and the doctor has scheduled it for 3 days from today, Rashil informed me. At that moment, I remembered my mother. She had passed away during childbirth. I became terrified at the thought of the delivery. My nervousness was clearly visible. Rashil, aren't you afraid of this operation? I asked. Vani, what I suffered was a terrible tragedy at that time. After that time passed, I became very strong. Such things don't scare me now. You don't need to worry or be troubled at all. Right now, I am going to show you a great film, Rashil said, trying to free me from anxiety. I felt annoyed. Rashil, I haven't come here to watch a film. I want us to talk about many things. Just like we used to when we were together, I expressed my desire. Rashil began to laugh mischievously. Vani, don't be upset. In reality, this isn't a film. Our conversation is about to begin. I am going to put my words in such a way that you will feel like you are watching a movie, she said as if I had been fooled. I have countless things to tell you about my years in America. Yet, today I am going to tell you things that are about you. Rashil clarified the subject of her talk. I wasn't even in America, so how can I be in the conversations here? I was curious. Rashil began to tell. No, the so-called film started. Scene after scene began to pass before my eyes. Rashil and Parag got married. Rashil was elated. Her loved ones, from whom she had been separated for 4 years, came to America for her wedding. Her happiness knew no bounds. She felt eternally grateful to Alka Ma'am, feeling she could never repay her debt. After her family returned to India and Parag went back to work, Rashil began to remember Vani. To her, Vani felt like a sister from another birth. At that time, Parag's brother Swapnil, who hadn't had much chance to speak with her during the wedding rush, began to interact more with her.
Bhabhi, if you like, I can play a board game with you.
Yes, why not? We can enjoy the double pleasure of playing and talking together, Rashil agreed happily. Swapnil and Rashil began to play chess. Swapnil won easily but then began teaching her moves. Rashil realized that Swapnil was neither shy nor introverted as she had once thought.
Bhabhi, there aren't girls like you here in America. I actually want to say that you are a very good girl. It is hard to find a girl like you here. I like Indian girls of your kind, Swapnil clarified his inclination.
As soon as Rashil heard this, she remembered Vani. Swapnil, to be honest, there are many girls who are better than me in this regard. My best friend Vani is one of them, Rashil said, steering the conversation.
Bhabhi, if this Vani is your best friend, why didn't she come here for your wedding? Is she married? Swapnil's curiosity was now centered on Vani.
Gemini's critique and presentation instructions. Episode 33 introduces us to various human emotions, Vani's fear, Rashil's strength, and Swapnil's warmth. Rashil taking the role of a matchmaker for Vani proves the deep bond between them. The story is now moving toward a new and pleasant turn. Episode 33 concludes. The story continues. Episode 34. Namaste, you are listening to Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. I am your host, Vani. In the last episode, Rashil's film reached an exciting turning point when Swapnil asked direct questions about my decision not to marry and my physical needs. Today, you will hear Rashil's candid response, and the secret doors to Swapnil's life will open. You will hear the Indian reason for not marrying. Rashil explains that I have decided not to leave my widow or father alone. Swapnil is surprised, asking, are there no old age homes in India? The direct question on physical needs. Swapnil, following the norms of American society, asks directly how my physical needs are met. Rashil describes me as a unique girl who looks up to Alka ma'am as an ideal. The resolve for the straight path. Swapnil does not hide his eagerness. Bhabhi, who will introduce me to her? I feel that by meeting Vani, my resolve to walk the straight path will become firm. Swapnil's crooked path. Rashil wants to know what crooked path Swapnil has already walked. Swapnil sets a condition. Even after knowing my truth, you must promise to introduce me to Vani. And then, Swapnil begins to tell his story. Guilt-free pleasure. At age 16, Swapnil did everything at parties, alcohol, dancing, dinner, but learning from his older brother Parag's ordeal, he never took drugs. Drugs and desire. At a party, his friend Catherine tries to give him phenytoin, but Swapnil refuses. Yet, that night, through Catherine's intoxicating touch, a new kind of hunger awakens in his young body. Increasing advances, gradually, Swapnil himself starts pulling girls close to him. And then one night, his friend Shalom actually asks him to go to a room with her. Is Swapnil's past worthy of me? Will Rashil still introduce me to him after hearing his story? Hunger of the past, the search for the straight path, and a potential new love story on Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. You will hear Episode 34. The search for the straight path and Swapnil's crooked past. Rashil understands exactly what is going on in Swapnil's mind. She sees the possibility she had hoped for when she steered the conversation toward Vani. Her face lights up at the thought of Vani and her being together again. Swapnil, she is not married. Perhaps she will never marry, she says, further piquing Swapnil's curiosity about Vani.
Does it really happen in India that a girl or boy doesn't marry at all? Swapnil asks.
Yes, there are many boys who remain unmarried. But as for girls, Vani is unique. She is the only living child of her widow or father and does not want to leave him alone. Therefore, she has decided not to marry, Rashil explains, highlighting a reality of Indian society.
Are there no old age homes in India? He asks, thinking of a solution.
There are, but not many. In that society, putting elderly parents in an old age home is considered a bad thing. Rashil explains the culture of Indian families.
Bhabhi, what you are telling me sounds like it's from another planet. If I ask something more bluntly, will you take it the wrong way? Swapnil asks, looking at Rashil. I want to know, since Vani hasn't married, how does she fulfill her physical needs? Swapnil's thoughts are entirely focused on Vani.
There is nothing to feel bad about in this question. Your curiosity is because you don't see girls like her here. Even in India, a girl like Vani is rare. She is 28 or 29 now. Yet, there is no room in her heart for an attachment to a boy. She considers Bua her ideal. Seeing Bua live an unmarried life, she believes it will be easy for her too. Also, I don't think any of her physical needs are beyond her control. Rashil tries to satisfy Swapnil's curiosity.
Bhabhi, who will introduce me to her? I want to meet this simple girl. Swapnil makes no effort to hide his eagerness. I have tried walking the crooked path. Now I want to try walking the straight path too, Swapnil says, lost in thought. Bhabhi, I will tell you the whole truth, but I want your promise that even after knowing my truth, you will definitely introduce me to Vani. I feel that by meeting Vani, my resolve to walk the straight path will be strengthened.
Swapnil begins to tell his past like a story. At 16, attending a school for the ultra-wealthy in America, he began going to weekend parties. There was alcohol, drugs, dancing, and dinner. Having learned from his brother Parag's mistakes, Swapnil did everything else but never took drugs. He even kept his alcohol intake strictly limited. At one such party, his friend Catherine took out 2 tablets. She put one on her tongue and offered the other to Swapnil. "This is phenytoin," she said. "Taking it with drinks makes the high more pleasurable." Swapnil refused, warning her of the dangers. Catherine didn't insist, but that night, as they danced, she clung to him under the influence of the drug. That physical contact awakened a new kind of hunger in Swapnil's young body. Soon, at every weekend party, Swapnil found himself pulling girls like Jessica or Shalom close while dancing. These girls, often intoxicated, did not object. In fact, they enjoyed his company. At one such party, Shalom herself asked Swapnil to go to a room with her. Gemini's Critique and Presentation Instructions, Episode 34 presents a stark contrast between modernity and Indian traditions. Swapnil's story of his crooked path proves his internal struggle and points to Vani as a moral compass for him. The directness of his questions highlights the cultural gap. Audio guidance: Rasheel's tone should be calm and protective while answering difficult questions. Swapnil's voice should transition from curiosity to a heavy, regretful tone as he reveals his past. The music should turn dark and tense as his story begins, ending on a cliffhanger. Episode 34 concludes. The story continues. Episode 35. Namaste, you are listening to Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. I am your host, Vani. In the last episode, my brother-in-law Swapnil asked direct questions about my decision not to marry and my personal needs. Today, you will hear why he wants to marry me and the truth of his crooked past. You will hear lost at university, the cycle of parties, dancing, and satisfying his hunger in unnatural ways that started at age 16 continued through university. The first physical relationship. At Catherine's initiative, Swapnil had his first physical encounter, but he didn't like the fact that Catherine wasn't a virgin. A tragic end. This phase stopped when Jenna's condition worsened due to drugs, and she barely survived. Ashamed, Swapnil returned from that wayward path forever. Swapnil's confession. Bhabhi, this is my story, this is the truth of my wandering. Then, Rasheel turned to me and said, Swapnil knows you very well without even meeting you. He loves you and wants to marry only you. My measured response, Rasheel, someone could mistake you for being wayward too, but a girl like you is 1 in a million. Swapnil also seems like a good boy. But the biggest revelation, Alka ma'am also wants you to get married. The mention of Alka ma'am's name forced me to reconsider. I promised her, after returning to India, I will certainly reconsider and make a decision. The next day, before going to the hospital, Rasheel makes her move. Appointing a messenger, Rasheel, taking a sip of fruit juice, says to Swapnil, I entrust you with this responsibility. Swapnil, make sure Vani doesn't feel lonely here. Swapnil's quick acceptance. Swapnil dramatically takes my hand and says, Vani and I, the two of us alone, will together prove the saying, 2 heads are better than 1. Humor, shyness, and a well-planned beginning. Will this final stage of Alka ma'am's plan succeed? Respect for a wish, a promise to reconsider, and the meeting of 2 lonely hearts. On Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. You will hear Episode 35, Swapnil's confession and reconsidering my marriage.
This wouldn't be right now. We are still too young. Swapnil had controlled himself.
Then Shalom went to Swapnil's other friend. I don't know if she fulfilled her intentions with him, but Swapnil had to satisfy his physical urges in an unnatural way that night. For nearly 2 years, this cycle of parties and unnatural gratification continued. Then Swapnil went to university. Many friends were left behind, but Catherine came to study at the same university. Swapnil, we are grown up now. I want us to sleep together after the party tomorrow. So make sure to bring protection, Catherine told him one day. Swapnil understood her meaning. He felt that tomorrow might finally be the day he wouldn't have to resort to unnatural ways. He smiled and agreed. Catherine kissed him. On the night of the party, while dancing, Catherine offered him a phenytoin tablet again. Swapnil refused as before, so Catherine took it alone. Catherine confessed she wasn't a virgin. Swapnil didn't like hearing this, yet he appreciated her honesty. He decided he didn't need to be serious about a relationship with her. He would stay with her only as long as they both felt like it.
Catherine, you're right. I've never done this with anyone before. Swapnil spoke his truth.
After a few such parties, Swapnil was no longer an amateur. Two other girls came into his life after Catherine. One of them was Jenna. It all ended when Jenna collapsed in bed with Swapnil due to a drug reaction. Swapnil rushed her to the hospital in critical condition. She barely survived. Her parents had to put her in drug rehab. Though it wasn't Swapnil's fault, he felt ashamed. He vowed never to keep company with such girls again. He never looked back at that wayward path.
Bhabhi, this is my story, the truth of my wandering, Swapnil had told Rishil in detail.
Swapnil, they say, better late than never. It's good you found the right path. Now tell me, since you're already walking straight, what new thing will you get by meeting Vani? Rishil felt satisfied that Swapnil had left his vices behind.
Bhabhi, I will get the company of a simple, decent girl, something hard to find here. It will strengthen my resolve to stay on the right path, Swapnil explained.
In the last 3 years, Swapnil has heard so much about you. He knows you well without meeting you. He loves you and wants to marry you. He even insisted on booking your ticket in business class out of concern for your comfort. Rishil, one might mistake you for being wayward too if they only heard your past, but a girl like you is one in a million. Swapnil also seems like a good boy who was just lost to circumstances. It's not that I'm against the idea, but you know I don't want to marry at all. I try to remain composed. That's good. You still think well of us. As for not marrying, I must tell you, Alka ma'am also wants you to get married. Rishil revealed her final card. The next day at breakfast, Rishil said, since I'll be at the hospital, Parag and I won't be able to look after my dear friend for the next few days. Swapnil, I entrust the responsibility of making sure Vani doesn't feel lonely to you.
Bhabhi, don't worry about it. Vani and I, the two of us alone, will prove that two are better than one. Swapnil laughed.
He suddenly stood up and dramatically extended his hand toward me. I felt shy in front of everyone, but blushing, I shook his hand while remaining seated. Everyone laughed and enjoyed the scene. Gemini's critique and presentation instructions. Episode 35 establishes a wonderful dialogue between a reformed boy and a girl's decision to remain unmarried. Vani's non-judgmental approach towards Swapnil's past shows her maturity. Audio guidance. Swapnil's voice during the confession should be calm and peaceful. At the breakfast table, he should sound enthusiastic. Vani's voice should be serious and measured during the discussion, but shy and happy during the breakfast scene. The breakfast music should be light and pleasant. Episode 35 concludes. The story continues.